Tonight, a gathering on the grounds where a toddler was shot yesterday. Community leaders and residents in Rochester saying enough is enough.
They formed a human chain on North Clinton Avenue in front of the International Plaza and St. Michael's Church in a show of strength. Christian Garzone joins us from the Public Safety Building tonight. Christian, what were some of the solutions they offered as Rochester struggles with another year of record-breaking violence?
Certainly a multi-pronged approach, Teresa. Now, police told me recently they've never taken more guns and more criminals off the streets, but clearly more needs to be done. Wednesday last night was a breaking point for many. Leaders said they want to see violence prevention programs that everyone both recognizes and can actively take part in. City Council President Miguel Melendez says this human chain has a twofold purpose.
First and foremost, to send a positive message that this community cares and that we want to achieve public safety.
And on that public safety angle,
well, we're doing everything humanly possible, law enforcement, federal, state, and local.
Charles Salina is with the U.S. Marshals Task Force. He says in recent months, they've never taken more violent offenders and more guns off the streets, but it's just not enough.
The community needs to work with us shoulder to shoulder, bring us information, bring their concerns to us, give us a chance.
Justin Morris with Untrapped Ministries says this community has reached a boiling point, especially after Wednesday night.
We're in a state of emergency right here on Clinton Avenue.
He says resources are needed that will combat violence and the drug epidemic, resources that are not targeted towards a vote.
We need intentional backing behind community-led groups.
Rochester City Court Judge Van White says in decades it's been the same story.
And the names of the victims have changed, but this problem has not.
The core of the solution, he says, is right here, people connecting.
And letting folks know in this visible way that this is not normal.
Melendez wants to see violence prevention that the community can take part in.
But there's a lot of work to be done.
And other leaders there tonight included Ida Perez with Ibero, Beatrice LeBron with the school board, and Yaversha Roman with the legislature. Lots of good people out there tonight. Live in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Teresa, right back to you.
All right, Christian, thank you. So far, 34-year-old Travis Lewis and a 16-year-old have been charged in connection to the toddler shooting. The responses from city and county leaders range from disgust and utter dismay to frustration. Some are calling for more support beyond community policing and point to the need for local judges to be able to exercise more discretion when it comes to keeping violent suspects off the street prior to a trial. Police Chief David Smith notes Lewis, one of the men accused in yesterday's shooting, was taken into custody and charged after another shootout in 2021 on Dove Street in Rochester, but was released.
The people terrorizing this community with illegal guns must be held in custody. They cannot be released. To accomplish that, it requires systemic changes. It's every piece of the system. It's going to take everyone working together to do their part to bring about real change.
Judges, they're lawyers. These are intelligent people. We empower them with the ability to impose sentences, to make high-level decisions, and yet we don't want to give them discretion for pretrial detainment.
Chief Smith also said police will have a constant presence along North Clinton Avenue throughout the upcoming weekend.